up. Let's get to it.
It's the Warriors music. It's the Ultimate Warrior. It is. Look at that. The Ultimate Warrior. What is he doing? Is he going to attack Hogan? What is going on here? Clothesline.
So let's talk about some free agent potential signings for the Minnesota Vikings. Now we know it's a lot of roster holes that need to be filled. Heavy, duh. But let's start with the safety position first off. It's pretty much obvious that Harrison Smith will be out the building. Oh yes, Harrison Smith should and will be out the building. We're talking about the Vikings freeing up some cap space, right? Being able to maneuver more in free agency. Bringing in a younger, better player, right? No disrespect to Harrison Smith. We know what it is. Future Hall of Famer, legendary Viking, Ring of Honor guy, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, he is who he is. Watching him last season, this season, right? Clear to see, very evident he has lost a step. It's no longer any need for the Vikings to let this linger on. You know, Harrison Smith, he's just not that guy anymore, man. Heavy. He's not the same player he was. And expected. Even from his last presser, you could see he's probably on his way out the door, heading to retirement. Nothing wrong with it. But see, we've seen year in, year out, the Vikings hold on to veterans, whether it be being too loyal, you know, showing favoritism. A guy has been there a certain amount of years and they just can't let him go. Saw it with EK, right? Saw it with Adam Thielen, huh? And numerous other players. It comes a point in time when you have to cut a player, subtract a player from your team, right? Let a player go, dog. Heavy. Start bringing in a replacement. Correct? And that's the time we have reached for Harrison Smith, dog. It is what it is. Once again, no disrespect. We just stating the facts, man. Now let's talk about the other safeties on the squad. Lewis Cine. Is he a bust? Is he not a bust? Can he play? Can he contribute? It's crazy to say, even fathom, right? But I think the verdict is still out on Lewis Cine. Yes, the verdict is still out on Lewis Cine. Can he really play, dog? Have we seen enough? You talking about a guy who faced injury, tore his whole leg up, came back, in my opinion, had some flash plays in the preseason. Now, why he didn't get on the field? He was battling injury again the whole season pretty much, right? Maybe Brian Flores didn't believe in him. So we're going to see more answers on Lewis Cine and how the Vikings go, which direction they go in. But it's still a question about Lewis Cine. Cam Bynum is pretty much the only safety that is solidified, that is legitimate in that secondary. Yeah, pretty much the only safety, duh. Everybody else is questionable, huh? Theo Jackson, he had some promising plays, some flash plays, but he's questionable too. No one's a guaranteed draw, right? No one is a guaranteed draw, dog. So you look at free agency, in my opinion, the Vikings need to sign Antwoine Winfield Jr., man. His father, a former Viking, a player that the Vikings could have acquired. I'm not sure which draft, but whatever draft class he was in, whatever year he came in, the Vikings had a chance to draft him. But we've seen it numerous times. The Vikings pass up great players. But Antwoine Winfield Jr., I think he would fit great in the Brian Flores scheme. His speed, his agility, his ability to blitz, right? Get to the quarterback. Has solid coverage skills. A very physical safety. A safety I'm sure Brian Flores would love to have in his defense, right? In his defensive schemes and game plans. Heavy, though. But the Vikings really need to look at Winfield Jr. Now, I said in previous videos, They can go either way, pick their poison. They can attack the defense, trenches, and secondary, whether it's free agency or in the draft. But they need to pick one either way, dog. Attack the offense or attack the defense, right? But they need to make a decision. But you get Antwoine Winfield Jr. in the building at that other safety alongside Cam Bynum, who's been balling, playing great football, huh? The whole defense was sketchy, very suspect late in the season. To me, I feel like those boys gave up, stopped believing in KOC, etc., etc. But we'll see. The future will tell. But Antwoine Winfield Jr., woo, you pair him up, huh? Him, Cam Bynum. They bring some cornerbacks in the building, some real cornerbacks, good talent, elite talent. You know, not to disrespect or Caleb Evans, etc., etc. But at this point in his career, it seems like his expertise is just strictly tackling, dog. No disrespect, that's just how I feel, man. I feel like his expertise is simply tackling. And as a cornerback in the NFL, you have to have more in your repertoire. You have to have more in your fucking repertoire, dog. Period, bottom line. The verdict is still out on Mekhi Blackmon. But if they can acquire Winfield Jr., they solve a big issue in that secondary, man. Great player, superstar potential player, huh? Still young, still can learn new things, still can be developed, huh? Heavy, man. True solid vet, bam. One of your biggest conundrums solved, bam. So Kwesi, make it happen. They say let Kwesi cook, let Kwesi work. Well, this is an important offseason, the most important offseason, arguably, in Vikings history, dog. Huh? This offseason will determine in which direction the Vikings go, dog. Whether they be real Super Bowl contenders one day, or they gonna be ass, trash, average, mediocre, dog. Heavy, huh? But get Antwoine Winfield Jr. in the building. That's my take, my opinion on it. Let me know, do you agree or disagree? Huh? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling. Takes less than 1 second, man. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw. 1,000. 1,000, huh? Yeah.